We often think about sleep and exercise as separate parts of health. But the truth is, how and when you move can profoundly affect how well you sleep. In Sleep Hacks Series Volume 7, we'll explore the relationship between physical activity and sleep quality, and share actionable strategies to make exercise work for, not against, your rest. The science of movement and sleep connection. Movement isn't just good for building strength or burning calories. It directly affects the quality and structure of your sleep. Physical activity and sleep form a two-way relationship. When you move regularly, you sleep better, and when you sleep better, you recover more effectively and feel ready to move again the next day. Let's break down how different types of physical activity influence sleep cycles, hormone balance, and overall recovery. First, aerobic or cardio exercise. Activities like brisk walking, running, cycling, or swimming have been shown in numerous studies to improve sleep onset, the time it takes to fall asleep, and increase slow-wave sleep, which is the deep, restorative phase where the body repairs tissues, builds bone and muscle, and strengthens the immune system. Cardio workouts promote this deep sleep phase by increasing the body's need for recovery. Next is strength training. Weightlifting, bodyweight exercises, or resistance band workouts help regulate hormones critical to sleep, especially growth hormone and testosterone. Both of these hormones are released during sleep and contribute to muscle repair and recovery. Engaging in moderate resistance training a few times per week can help stabilize circadian rhythms and reduce insomnia symptoms. Flexibility and stretching exercises also play a role. Yoga, Pilates, and simple mobility drills reduce muscle tension, promote parasympathetic nervous system activity, and lower cortisol, the stress hormone that, when elevated at night, can delay sleep onset. Regular flexibility work helps create a balanced body that's ready to relax when it's time for bed. Now let's look at the underlying mechanisms. Physical activity influences sleep by raising core body temperature and heart rate temporarily. This triggers a subsequent drop in body temperature post-exercise, signaling the body that it's time to rest. It also affects neurotransmitter levels. Exercise boosts serotonin and endorphins, both of which contribute to a calm, positive mood conducive to falling asleep. Importantly, the intensity and type of exercise matter. High-intensity workouts close to bedtime can sometimes overstimulate the body, increasing adrenaline and delaying sleep. That's why timing becomes so important, a topic we'll explore in detail in the next section. In sum, combining cardio, strength training, and flexibility work throughout the week provides a multi-layered benefit to sleep quality. Each type of movement supports different aspects of sleep physiology, from hormone balance to nervous system regulation. By understanding these connections, you can design an exercise routine that doesn't just make you fitter, but helps you sleep deeper, longer, and more restfully. Optimal timing for exercise and sleep support. When it comes to combining movement with sleep optimization, timing is everything. Exercising at the right time of day can support your body's natural sleep-wake rhythms and maximize the restorative power of sleep. On the other hand, mistiming your workout, especially intense sessions, can lead to difficulty falling asleep, lighter sleep, and even middle-of-the-night awakenings. The best time to exercise for sleep generally depends on two factors: the intensity of the workout and your individual chronotype, whether you naturally wake up earlier or later. For moderate to vigorous exercise such as running, HIIT, cycling, or weightlifting, Morning or early afternoon tends to be ideal for most people. Exercising earlier in the day raises your core body temperature, which then gradually drops later in the evening. This drop in temperature helps signal to your brain that it's time to wind down and prepares you for sleep. Morning workouts also help regulate cortisol, the body's natural wake-up hormone. Getting moving soon after waking boosts cortisol early, allowing it to taper off naturally by evening. This supports the natural rhythm of cortisol highs and lows, preventing nighttime spikes that interfere with sleep. If mornings aren't feasible, late afternoon is a good second option. Around 3 to 6 p.m., your body is typically at peak physical performance in terms of strength, flexibility, and cardiovascular efficiency. Working out during this window can still promote better sleep, especially if you finish at least 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. What about evening workouts? Light to moderate exercise in the evening can be beneficial, as long as it's not too close to bedtime. Activities like yoga, stretching, or casual walking help lower stress hormones, reduce muscle tension, and create a calming pre-sleep routine. However, avoid high-intensity training within 1 to 2 hours of sleep, as it elevates adrenaline and body temperature, both of which can delay sleep onset. Studies show that individuals who engage in intense late-night workouts take longer to fall asleep and spend less time in deep sleep stages. But gentle movement like Tai Chi or restorative yoga in the evening can actually improve sleep latency, the time it takes to fall asleep, and sleep efficiency. To find your personal optimal workout time, track your sleep patterns alongside your exercise schedule for a couple of weeks. Many people notice improved sleep quality when they exercise consistently at the same time each day, reinforcing a regular body rhythm. In summary, morning or early afternoon is generally best for intense workouts, while light evening movement can support relaxation. The key is consistency. Establishing a regular workout routine that aligns with your body's natural clock helps you harness the full sleep-supporting benefits of movement. Evening movement routines that promote relaxation. Not all movement has to be high intensity to be beneficial, especially in the hours leading up to bedtime. In fact, gentle evening movement routines can become a cornerstone of your wind-down process, helping your body shift from daytime alertness into a calmer, sleep-ready state. In this section, we'll explore specific types of low-intensity exercises, including yoga, mobility drills, and breathwork techniques that promote relaxation without overstimulating the body. First, yoga. Evening yoga sessions focused on restorative or yin styles are ideal for preparing both the body and mind for sleep. These slower-paced practices emphasize deep stretching, longer holds, and calming breath patterns. Key poses to include in your evening routine are child's pose, legs up the wall pose, reclined butterfly pose, and gentle spinal twists. Aim for 10 to 20 minutes of slow, mindful movement rather than vigorous flows or power yoga. Next, mobility drills. Gentle joint mobility exercises help release built-up tension from a full day of sitting or physical activity. Think neck rolls, shoulder shrugs, hip circles, and gentle spinal movements. These small, deliberate movements keep your body feeling loose and relaxed, while signaling that the active part of the day is winding down. Breathwork is another powerful tool. Techniques like 4-7-8 breathing. Inhale through your nose for 4 counts, hold for 7 counts, exhale through your mouth for 8 counts. Help activate the parasympathetic nervous system. This is your body's natural rest and digest mode, which lowers heart rate and blood pressure while preparing the mind for sleep. You can also try box breathing, 4-4-4-4 pattern, or simply focus on long, slow nasal breaths while sitting or lying in a comfortable position. Combining breath work with light stretching magnifies the calming effects. For those who prefer guided routines, apps like Calm, Headspace, and Insight Timer offer evening-specific yoga and breathwork classes designed for sleep preparation. Even just 5 to 10 minutes of guided relaxation can make a noticeable difference in how easily you fall asleep. Finally, incorporate these movements into a consistent evening ritual. Whether it's 15 minutes of yoga and breathwork after brushing your teeth, or a short stretching routine right before getting into bed, building a predictable pattern helps train your brain to associate these actions with sleep readiness. Evening movement routines aren't about burning calories. They're about shifting your body and mind into a softer, slower rhythm. Over time, practicing these gentle exercises nightly can help reduce insomnia, improve sleep quality, and make your wind-down period something you genuinely look forward to. Building consistent movement habits for long-term sleep health. Building consistent movement habits isn't just about finding motivation. It's about creating systems that fit your lifestyle and support both your physical health and sleep quality for the long haul. In this section, we'll explore practical strategies for designing a sustainable exercise routine that reinforces your sleep patterns, no matter your fitness level. First, focus on frequency and balance. Aim for a mix of aerobic exercise, strength training, and flexibility work spread throughout your week. For most adults, this means 150 to 300 minutes per week of moderate intensity aerobic activity, like brisk walking or cycling. 2 to 3 strength training sessions per week. Daily light stretching or mobility work. Rather than overloading your schedule, start with smaller, manageable blocks of movement, 15 to 30 minutes per session, and build up gradually. Consistency is more important than intensity when it comes to supporting sleep. Next, set realistic goals based on your current fitness level. If you're new to exercise, begin with low-impact activities like walking, gentle yoga, or bodyweight exercises. As your stamina and strength improve, gradually introduce more challenging workouts. A key habit-building strategy is anchoring. Link your workout to an existing part of your daily routine. For example, take a 20-minute walk right after lunch, or schedule your strength training immediately after finishing work. Anchoring movement to established habits reduces decision fatigue and makes consistency easier. Another effective method is creating a workout calendar or using a fitness app to track progress. Seeing visual confirmation of your efforts reinforces the habit loop and helps you stay accountable. Many sleep tracking apps now integrate with fitness trackers, providing feedback on how your movement patterns affect your sleep quality. Importantly, listen to your body. Overtraining can backfire, increasing stress hormones and disrupting sleep rather than supporting it. Incorporate rest days and lighter activity days into your schedule to allow for full recovery. If life gets busy, focus on maintaining at least a baseline level of movement rather than stopping altogether. Even 10 to 15 minutes of light activity on a hectic day is better than complete inactivity. This never-zero approach keeps your routine flexible and resilient. Finally, make your exercise routine enjoyable. Choose activities you genuinely like, whether that's hiking, dancing, swimming, or lifting weights. Enjoyment increases the likelihood that you'll stick with it long term, which is ultimately what matters most for maintaining both physical health and consistent, high-quality sleep. By building consistent movement habits tailored to your lifestyle and preferences, you create a positive feedback loop where exercise enhances sleep and good sleep supports more effective workouts. Over time, this integrated approach leads to lasting improvements in both health and well-being. If inconsistent movement has been affecting your sleep quality, this series is for you. Share your favorite workout times or evening relaxation routines in the comments, and subscribe to the Daily Health Shift for weekly wellness insights.